Oh man, it's the Backyard Ufologist.
Cool.
Don't get technical with me.
We need your comment.
Whoa, this is heavy. Greetings, Exalted One.
Give yourself to the dark side.
Are you out of your Vulcan mind? Stretch out with your feelings.
Don't underestimate the force.
How we doing there? Is that all right? Is that all right? Okay, go ahead. Hello, this is David, the Backyard Ufologist. Thank you so much for joining me here on this Thursday. Subscribe, like, share, give a thumbs up, and most of all, be sure to comment and take a part in telling what you see. I'm laughing because we were playing disc jockey, and I've got my disc jockey voice going, like you're winning FM, giving you a chance to win a 98-second shopping spree at Foodway, the almost perfect people-pleasing place to shop. Stand by, listen for your cue to call from your winning FM, WDWT, Oh, we used to have a lot of fun. I'm getting old here. A lot of people are getting unsubscribed, so make sure you're still subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, think about subscribing and supporting us that way. We do appreciate it. Hit the notification bell. It's been really cloudy for the last week, and it's been raining. Boy, we really did need that. A lot going on out there last night. It was one of the first clear nights that we had. I caught a lot of UFO activity, so I have like 3 videos. But anyway, if you'd like to advertise your widget or your service, we have great rates right now. All the information is in the description box below. All right, let's go ahead and get started now. Okay, here's our first video, and I caught this last night. Let's check it out. All right.
What is this? A UFO here? Where do you
I
go?
can't hear anything. Okay, well, that's cool. All right, you see I have the laser, and there it is right there, a UFO. Look how fast that thing is going, man. It's really boogieing across the sky. And I zoomed in. This is the Aurora camera in its glory. And it kind of gets grainy when you zoom in. Now look at this thing. It's going up now. Looks like it's trying to go up into space probably. But man, I said, come on, flash at me. And you see it flashing and doing different colors. It didn't blink like it usually does. Yet to catch that again. Hopefully they will start blinking at me again. And you can see it kind of starts to lose a little power, and it's getting higher and higher in the atmosphere, and then it just kind of disappears up into space wherever it's going. So have a great trip. Now look at this thing flying around. What was that? Look at that. Man, that thing is up. It's very low. I don't know if it's a probe or something, but I did slow it down, and you can see right there, and it goes that way. And you can see it right there. Isn't that cool? That's something, one of those things flying around. Now, this is like as slow as I could get it, like 10% the speed. And it goes behind the tree. It's way up there, but you can see it right there. And it goes that way. So, I don't know. I was just filming and caught it just by accident, so I guess it wanted to be seen, I think, but I did catch it, and that's pretty cool. And our third video, this is a bright UFO, and it powered up for me. I said power up for me, and it just got really bright. It didn't, yeah, there it goes right there. It didn't get as bright as I wanted it to, but it did get pretty bright. and it stops almost. You know, I was saying, come back this way and let me get my check ride. I would appreciate it very much. But I followed it. Look how slow it's going. I mean, it really slowed down when I zoomed in and started doing the laser and stuff. I don't know what goes on, but I started losing it there a second. It's really hard to manipulate everything when you're just standing there, you know, and you got your camera and you got your laser in one hand and trying to keep it in the middle of the screen. But that was beautiful, and that thing was going really slow, and that slowed down even a little bit when it saw that I was communicating with it and got brighter, and I think it said hello, you know. So that's what I'm thinking anyway. I could feel it, and I think those were the Palladians, and I believe they're all around here. So I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, here's our first picture of the show, and you can see there's an eye here, a nose, and a mouth. I brought this up using some filters, and you can see that entity there. You couldn't even see this one right here until I adjusted it. And there's his ear. You can see the profile and the eyebrow right there. So it's some kind of entity with a mustache, and you can't see the other eye that well, but you can see the nose and mouth right there in the other eye. So it's really cool, isn't it? Yeah. All right, let's move on here. I tried to bring these up closer where you could see them. Here we go. I'm going to get this a little bit closer. Now, I don't know. I see a dog or something right here. Eye, and the nose, and the mouth. Big dog. And then I see somebody. I thought it was another face right here, but it's somebody standing. And they got their hand on their dog's head, and you see the legs going down, and they're standing there just looking at us. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Isn't that just cool? That is just so cool. That's in the backyard, folks. Okay, here's another one that I caught in the backyard. Now, look at this. Isn't this cool? What is that? See the eye, nose, and the mouth? And the big head, that looks like some kind of feline being with a big head, is what it looks like to me. And then there's a little head here. It looks like they're wearing something on their head. Eye, nose right there in the mouth. And then there's a dog or something right here, some kind of animal. Eye, nose, and the two ears right there. And you can see all kind of different stuff in here. It's just really cool. It looks like a dog. It's just standing there with his head tilted a little bit right there. So you see that? Isn't that cool? And it looks like a big head to me, but all these things around it. So I don't know what goes on there, but you can see there's something happening right there. There's some kind of entity. You can tell me what you think it is. And I'm just sitting here looking at it, tripping out. That looks like a person right there looking too. But anyway, that's that one. Now here's another one that I caught right after that. Now these were all in one night. You know, I had a show ready, and I went out there last night, and the spirit world was just amped up. We had UFOs, we had orbs. I tell you, it was really wild out there. But you see this guy right here? Eye, nose, and the mouth right there. You can see the nose and the mouth right there, the two eyes, and just all kind of different people. See this guy right here? Eye, nose, and the mouth. And I don't know if these are spirits or dimensional travelers. These two are traveling together. You see his hair laid over to the side. Eye, nose, mouth, smiling right there. Yeah, isn't that something? Here's a guy right in here. This one didn't come all the way through. And you see this one up here looking down. He's got a big head. That might be an extraterrestrial right there. Or, you know, I don't know. Sometimes the ears look like Spock ears. It's really wild, like L's or something. But yeah, it's something here. It's just so many dimensions, overlapping dimensions. It's just amazing to me, all of the stuff that's out there. Now, here is a pretty cool one right here. This is a guy or an animal or extraterrestrial. I don't know. There's an eye here, eye, nose, and a mouth. You can see him right there. And I don't know. And something coming off of it right there. A lot of energy coming off of that. And look, you can see it's kind of like a square here, a square here, a square here. It's like dimensions or something, you know, like a box or maybe a portal. And I think that's what that is, exactly what that is. Okay, and here's one right here. It looks like two people right here. You can't really see really good, but you can see the little dimensions right here, the doorways right there. And there's somebody right there. Could be the gatekeeper. Look at that. Eye, nose, and a mouth, and he's looking through. He has a Merkaba saying, what's out there? What's going on? And here's one right here. Eye, nose, and a mouth. It looks like an insectoid to me a little bit. Could be. Came in really clear. And this one, they're probably traveling together. You see an eye and an eye. Maybe somebody's standing right there. I don't know. And let's see, what else do we have? And here's something right here. It's an eye, nose, and a big smile right there. I like when they smile. And let's see what else we got. It was just really amped up out there last night. And this is somebody standing, and their hands are on their hips, and you can see their legs going down right there. Okay, bring it up a little bit closer. It gets a little blurry. Excuse me. And then you can see there's somebody right there. It looks like they got their hands on their hips. And you see all this stuff right here behind him. I don't know where he's at. He may be on another planet, on a ship. It's a reflection of wherever he is, you know, and that's just so cool. And this technology we'll probably never understand. Now here's a pretty cool one right here. See if you can see this one. I've seen this one before. It's really, it's hard to see. Sometimes it looks like a cloaked person, and then I can see it. And this is as far as I can bring it up. I've brought it up as close as I can. It looks like an eye, nose, and a mouth, like almost like some kind of animal. That's what I think it is right there. And it's some kind of hat or something on, or their ears right there. And just because they may look like an animal, it may be that they are, you know, very intelligent and extraterrestrial, or it could be some kind of spirit, dimensional traveler that we just don't understand, you know. But there it is. I'm showing you right there. We don't live on a world that most think that we do. That's for sure. Oh, okay. Here's one. It was on the move, and I was lucky enough to catch it. You see the eye right there? Now, I think that's a nose. And then there's another one beside him right there. An eye right there, and the nose and the mouth right there. And then there's a person right here, two eyes right there. You can see in the nose. And it looks like somebody's standing right here. See the eye, and the nose and the mouth right there, and the hair and the body comes down. You can see it right there a little bit better. And then there's one right here. Looks like he's looking at him right there. And then there's one right here, right beside him. See, and then look at this one, eye, nose, and see the head right there. So there's a entity right there. Looks good. Looks like an extraterrestrial. Looks like a race of people. You know, that look almost like animals, but they're not. Look at that eye there, and the eye there, and the nose, and the mouth right there. You see that one? I just saw that. See, sometimes it takes a long time. You just have to keep looking and looking and looking. And I don't know if that's a back or a neck. It looks like vertebrate, you know. Maybe they have their skeleton on the outside, you know. And then there's a guy right there, two eyes, nose, and a mouth, and a beard right there, looking through that little looking hole, looking glass, a little something right here. But you can see, look for yourself, screen shoot it, and look for yourself and tell me what you think you see. Now this is like, I think somebody's sitting right here. Look at all the geometry right here, wherever they are. It's showing the inside of their ship or wherever they are inside of the Merkaba. And this guy's got his arms in front of him. He's seated, it looks like. And then this right here looks like some kind of king or something. He's got a crown on their eye and their nose and coming down, and the geometry right there. But, you know, it looks like he could be sitting in the chair, and there's his feet coming. This is a chair right here, and there's a chair there, and they're traveling in their Merkaba. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? You can see that one really good. Alrighty, we have some ectoplasm. This looks like a nose right here, and some kind of entity coming down out of the clouds. And there is a orb here, and that looks like 2 ears, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth, and it looks like a feline being to me. And there's a dog here, eye, nose, looks like a canine to me. And there's a person or something right under them, eye, nose, and a mouth open. Looks like they're trying to smile there. Here's another one here. Here's another one there. Looks like it's got some kind of goggles on. Man, isn't that cool? And look at this right here. When you're seeing these little blocks right there, that looks like some kind of house or some kind of building right there. Somewhere long, far away in another galaxy, probably. And look at this guy. He's over here looking. It looks like he's working controls or something. It may be a ship, and he is flying it. He's the pilot. And then there's another guy right here. It's just full of entities. 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth there. 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth right there. You can just check it out and see for yourself. Let the evidence see for yourself. Now look at this. Eye. Look at the nose and the mouth. Don't that look like a lion right there? I'm going to say that's a feline being right there. These are the felines, and they're always out. Look at the 2 teeth right there. And right here, that is some kind of thing with teeth right there. It looks like a vampire, doesn't it? Wow, isn't that cool? Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then there's a guy there, the profile. You see the mustache, the eye, the nose, the head coming up. But look at those teeth right there. Wow, that's a trip, man. Oh, it's crazy out there. But that's what's going on out in the backyard. I hope you enjoyed the show, and that's it for today. Well, that was the show for today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did bringing it to you. I sure do appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, give a thumbs up, and most of all, be sure to comment and tell us what you think that you see, because I know you see probably something totally different than I do. And when you point it out and I see it, I go, wow, how could I miss that? And I can see it better sometime on the iPhone when I'm on the treadmill at the gym and I'm looking at it. How did I miss that, you know? But you can't really see it unless it's, you know, at the right size. Sometimes you can zoom in or zoom out and you can see better what you're looking at. And sometimes I'll look at it on the big flat screen TV and I see things, and my wife sees things, and I didn't see here on the editor or the computer screen, you know. So you just never know. We don't live on a world that most think that we do. I do appreciate everybody. Hello to all the new subscribers from Facebook. And I know this is probably the first show you're watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear your feedback. I do appreciate everybody, and I'll see you in a couple of days. This is David, the Backyard Ufologist, saying have a great weekend and be safe out there. Be careful. Bye-bye.